Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Paul Rado, and we're back at it for another video. So today we are hopping in because the videos and stuff episode came out, and we're gonna go ahead and check that one out with you guys here on the channel and see what's going on, and I'm gonna react to it as well. So with that being said, make sure to go ahead and grab your drinks, get comfortable, and let's hop into this video. We're probably going to be starting here.
Plus, at the end of this program, we will be making an announcement, so stay tuned at the end. Also, we did a survey at the end of the last
maybe character leaks. I like it.
Who participated. We are now collecting the results and we will use them for future edition of Video Stuff. What did you think of the survey results?
I was happy a lot of people answered the survey.
There we go. That's how you make changes in the game though. That's honestly how you make changes.
Right, we want to bring everyone even better content. Let's start with the first segment, episode from the Legend Development. In this segment, you can hear special development stories you won't hear anyone else. Take a look at the first one.
Ooh, what's this?
Explain this for us, Toshi.
Of course, Legends. It's fully voiced, as hopefully many of you have already noticed by now. All the characters that you can use in battle have their own voice lines that they can use against each character. And if you may have noticed that some of the characters have their own special dialogues that you can hear in certain circumstances, specifically when they're changing cover, when they're facing in certain characters, when they're fighting against certain enemies and such. And we wanted to make sure that some players noticed that we did prepare special dialogues for those special combinations between those characters. Maybe some characters have more interactions between each other, and maybe
only one I really noticed that with was Vegeta
that they've never tried,
and Goku.
Simply trying them out maybe in the training battle.
I see. Let's take a look at some of the development team's favorite examples.
Kakarot! Let's get down to it! Only the idiot Kakarot can harness that body's full potential.
I've never noticed that one. Interesting. I never noticed that one.
Raditz, you better do a bit better than your little brother.
Oh.
Why am I fighting Lord Kura?
So, as you have seen just now, this is one of the examples that I was referring to earlier about certain character combinations having certain dialogues. For example, Broly shouts Kakarot every time he faces Goku, regardless of what the situation is. And also, there's another example where the SSGSS Vegeta has a special voice line that he only uses when he uses this legendary finish attack against Goku Black.
Plus, sometimes even if it is the same character but a different card, the dialogue will also be different. Try it out with your friends in training battle or other modes.
I'm sure fans of Dragon Ball will love this feature. Make sure you try out different combinations. Now let's go on to the next segment. Legends Update E4. We will introduce some of the features that are planned for next large update in mid-November.
Bet. Let's do it. I just want the skip ticket function.
So, specifically, we have something called mission plans planned for update in the future. This is something of an extra content that we wanted to provide for everybody, all players, regardless of what their play style is. We really understood these past few months, this 2.5 years that we've been developing the game after the release, that players have all sorts of play styles. Some players literally do not touch the PvP aspect. Specifically, what PvP is player versus player. And there's also others that never touch the player versus environment, or AIs, as most people would call them, in many aspects of the game. And we realized that we didn't want to...
Yeah, I didn't know that's what PvE stands for. I thought it was player versus everyone. I feel so retarded.
Finish everything all at
Oh
once,
gosh.
depending on their lifestyle, of course. So we wanted to provide for something where players will always have something to aim towards, will have something to do, regardless of what their specific playstyle is. maybe you might choose a mission plan out of the 3 that we have currently prepared, where it focuses on the PvP aspects. You can simply keep playing PvP, you can keep doing that game that you've always been playing, and keep receiving more rewards.
Interesting. That's pretty cool, though.
All these mission
There's
plans
definitely a lot of people who grind
basically
the
for
crap
all
out of
sorts playstyles.
PvP.
Of course, there may be differences in difficulties, or maybe some different rewards, but we wanted to make sure that there was no drought of any sort where there's nothing to do, there's no rewards to get, or maybe just simply you've finished all the content, but there's always more rewards that you can keep getting.
I see. Will you be able to change plans once you pick one?
You'll be able to reselect after a certain period of time, so don't worry.
That's great to hear. Well, moving on to the next part.
Battle version 2.3.
We talked about this a little in the last video and stuff, but we've got some great things planned for mid-November.
I mean, we're pretty much at mid-November, so
We are working on the next update while keeping your answers in the last survey in mind. There is going to be 2 big changes. The first is to Rising Rush. Right now, there is a short time where you can dodge after your opponent guesses your card in Rising Rush. We are thinking about changing that so you instead return to an event state like at the start of a battle.
So even if your opponent stops your Rising Rush, you can start the battle again on an even ground. But as a defender, this means even if you guess your opponent's arch card right, you can't let your guard down.
Right. The second change will be the ability to change cover more than once. If you change cover once right now, you can't use it again until your opponent combo ends. We are making it so you can change cover even when your opponent is continuing their combo against you.
interesting.
Hopefully with this update, you will
Sometimes
have
that's
more
useful.
of an option of
I don't like to burn
retaliating when you're in
2
a
subs
combo, and
that
maybe
close
have
back
a
to back,
different
though.
sort of team in mind
That's my
and fight
personal
against
opinion.
other players with a different strategy.
We hope everyone excited for it.
Okay, story mode.
Can you tell us about this, Toshi?
So, in the previous video and stuff, we glossed over how we're going to be touching on the story mode aspect of the game. We really haven't touched this in a while, and we did mention we'll be adding a level sync feature, but specifically, we'll also be tweaking the missions and also changing some of the stages so that players will get more rewards by clearing those special missions and stories. Right now, you can clear those stories, you can clear those challenges, and of course,
The story length for parts 1 to 3 has been shortened. Go for it. You can earn up to 3,000 Z power for characters.
Right now,
Legend missions, clear your main stories. You can get 3,500 CCs right now. That is interesting.
But for players,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially leading into
we're hoping that by
Black
clearing
Friday.
the main stories right now, part 1 through 3 that we're planning for, that players will be able to get a sort of a party that is guaranteed so that they can try out a new build based on that party and maybe even look for different kinds of character combinations, because Legends, as many of you have already realized, it's not a game that you can win with just one character. It's a combination that you have to pursue. So we'll be providing specific characters with 3,000 Z powers each, where by clearing those special missions that will be integrated to the story, any player will be able to receive.
You can
That's
make
pretty
your
good, though.
second party just by playing the main story. But what you have already completed it?
You will be able to open them as well, so don't worry.
So we also have other minor updates as well, specifically when you tap on souls and equipments to see how you get them, you can only see events that the equipments are available in. We'll make sure that you can also find out that you can get them through exchange shops and go
Yes,
directly to
yes.
them,
Thank you,
because
thank you,
as of
thank you,
now,
thank
we
you.
have to
That
look
saves
them up, and
time.
I understand how much of a hassle that is with how many equipments we have. So those kind of tweaks and other quality of life improvements we're definitely still pursuing.
That's great. It's pretty inconvenient if the exchange isn't displayed when checking where to get items to uncloak boost panels. Being able to jump in straight to the exchange will sure be useful.
It is pretty minor, but it is a part
I
of
think
our
that's more
efforts
major
to
than
make
some of
the
this stuff, to be
gameplay
honest.
less frustrating for our players.
It sure sounds great. And that's all for information on the Legend update.
Okay.
Good evening and welcome to Legends News. The green element, legendary Super Saiyan Broly, will be Zenkai Awakening.
Interesting.
Those attack
Okay.
power will be strengthened to make up for his lack of firepower before awakening.
I really wanted Dragon Ball
Huge
Super
power-up
Broly to
once his
have
stat
that,
drops
but
below a
okay.
certain point. Uses powered up state to launch a counterattack. The negative aspect of using his cover change will be changed to make it easier to use, and he will also deal more damage. He will also be dealing more damage to Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans at max awakening rank. That has
Ooh,
been Legends
okay.
News. Thank you very much.
That's it.
And that was the end of this month's Legend News. Finally, we know you have been waiting for this. We have a very important announcement to make. Toshi, will you introduce it for us?
So that was the end of this month's video and stuff. We hope you liked it, and we also hope that you guys stay tuned for next month's as well. But here's the last bit we have in store for you for this month's video.
New character. New character? Okay. I'm liking this so far. Whoa. What the heck? Where do they do this at? Where do they do this at? That is going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the reactions, enjoyed me talking side by side with what they had going on, then make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. And as well as make sure to like the video and let me know if you guys are supportive wanting to see this kind of content. I was kind of hoping we were going to see a new character, however we didn't see that, which is mildly disappointing, but hopefully they, I guess, make up for it on the 26th whenever that drops. But make sure to subscribe and like the video. I think I just said that maybe 30 seconds ago. That is going to be it, and I'm out of here. See you guys.
Going up.